everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR. Hope that you guys are staying safe during this global pandemic that we got going on now. Hope that you guys are staying safe, social distancing, wearing your masks, being safe out there in this cruel, cruel world.
But there are some dumb fucks that don't listen.
Yes, of course.
And have you noticed it's the ones that love the comb over guy?
Well, of course, naturally.
Yeah, fuck him too.
But guys, we are back.
Bald-headed geek.
We're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR, where we answer your guys' questions that you guys send in. And, we're going to have some fun, right?
Yeah, we are.
We got some questions here. We're going to be answering them for you guys. And if you guys want to ask questions, make sure you guys do it in the comment section down below. Only comment section down below.
It'll be a lot easier.
It's way easier to keep track of, because if you guys do it on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, your questions will be lost. This thing is, we don't get on social media that much, so
the best way is to do it in the comments.
Yeah, so
social media's just gotten so fucked up now. It's ridiculous anyway.
But guys, we're going to go ahead and answer some questions here. The first 2 questions are asked by Gregory Choulette. And by the way, Pops, Gregory, and his lovely fiance wants to tell you hi.
Oh man, you told me you told me on Facebook. Well, I hope you and her have a happy life, and God bless you both.
So let's go ahead and get started with Gregory's first 2 questions.
Good job, Gregory. Love you, brother.
Thoughts on Paul Heyman calling on the WWF Livewire back in 1996? Tommy, for full disclosure, me and you, when we were younger, me and you watched a lot of Livewire.
Yeah, we did.
When we were kids.
I actually wanted to call the fucking number, but ask them a fucking question.
We always wanted to call the number, but
didn't have phones at the time.
Also it costs a lot. It costs money.
Yeah, it costs fucking money.
Yeah, and we're sitting there like,
$2 to ask one fucking question.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, nah.
Yeah, fuck it. Can I just write it?
But me and you watch a lot of Livewire, because it used to come on like what was it, Saturday mornings or some shit like that. We would watch it every morning because it was wrestling. Well, I mean, it wasn't real wrestling, but it was
all it was a recap of Raw.
Yeah, it was a recap of Raw. And Tommy, you remember when Paul Heyman called into the to Livewire?
Yeah.
As Bruce from Connecticut.
Yeah, as Bruce from Connecticut. Yeah.
That's the way old Paulie does. He'll lie.
Bruce from Connecticut.
Bruce from Connecticut. How you doing today? Oh, this sounds like Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
And pretty much just calls in to badger everybody.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, thoughts on that? Vince didn't look like he gave a fuck.
No, he didn't care.
Vince is like, is this the guy that I'm working with that I pay $100 a month or whatever? $1,000 a day for 2 cold?
Yeah.
Or help them get a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Who I paid half the proceeds.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna steal your talent here in 99. Don't you worry.
I'll steal your talent in 99. Don't you worry.
I want to steal some of your talent.
No, I'm gonna steal your top talent.
Yeah. I loved on the Rise and Fall of ECW. When you go to Eric Bischoff, we didn't raid anybody. We didn't raid the WWE. We didn't raid ECW. We didn't raid anybody. Eric Bischoff is full of shit. And then here comes Vince. I don't know, somehow we raid the talent roster and didn't give nothing back. Vince even said he raided.
Eric Bischoff, it wasn't a raid. These guys wanted to come to us. It wasn't no raid. And there is Vince.
Yeah.
I felt bad for raiding this talent.
Yeah, Vince said, we raided. Vince is like, we raided his talent roster, but we gave something back.
Yeah, so
fucking Vince said, we raided the shit. Hey, but they needed talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And fucking ECW had good fucking talent.
Mm-hmm.
At
And
that,
fucking-
at that right there time, they had great talent
But
at that
see,
right there time.
but see, I could tell. Paul had no beef with the WWF, but he had beef with WCW.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
You know, because I think he knew Vince. Vince didn't have no problem with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you work with Vince, he'll be all right with it. But Bischoff, he hated his guts.
Yeah.
He hated WCW, but he loved. He made sure to work for the WWF.
Well, because
And actually, some of the WWF guys to develop went to the ECW.
yeah, actually.
Look at Al Snow. Look at Doug Furnace and Phil LaFon.
Phil LaFon.
Look at Brackus, for God's sake. I felt sorry. I didn't know why he was there, but
Yeah.
he didn't develop whatsoever.
No, he didn't.
Well, there was no development for that guy at all.
But you know, it was just a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I had no problem with it.
Yeah.
Because, especially looking back now, that I knew the WWF was paying some stuff for ECW.
Mm-hmm. Pops, what you think about it?
You know, here's the thing. We knew it was Paul Heyman's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew right then and there, hey, this is just work. That's all it was.
Just like Vince, Vince told me, he goes, Paul, did you ever lie? Huh? Did you ever lie? And he goes, yes. I lied every goddamn day of my life. I had to do it to survive. Which he did.
If he didn't have a family member who was a lawyer, he'd got sued.
That's right, yeah. True that. Let's go with the next question.
I didn't pay none of the boys.
He didn't. He didn't pay him. It'd be like the check's in the mail. Well, Paul, that check is still bouncing.
It's on the mail now. It's for it's there for rollerball or whatever you're trying to invest in.
Yeah.
His second question is thoughts on Butch Reed not winning the Intercontinental Championship from Ricky Steamboat in 1987. Now, apparently, the thing was that Butch Reed was supposed to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
From Steamboat. And he missed the tapings.
Uh-huh.
And he got spanked for it. And that's how Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
That's how Honky Tonk Man
moved in and got the shot for it. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
And actually becomes
longest reigning.
The longest reigning and greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah.
Well,
that could have been Butch.
That could have been Butch.
Yeah, it could have been Butch. But you see, you know, here's the thing. You see, back in those days, you know, if you had an opportunity and you wasted it, that's fine. And you know.
Well, I can't blame Vince for that.
Yeah, I can't either. But it's like it is.
As a professional,
it's
you're
like it is
supposed to
any kind of sport you play in. It doesn't matter. If you fail to make the call, the next man is up.
Mm-hmm.
And the next man takes.
Especially in wrestling.
Yes, that's it. And it was the Honky Tonk Man that was the next man up.
Mm-hmm.
And he became the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Now, of course, if Butch Reed did win that, I believe he would have been the first black Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
So that would have been nice. Feather in the cap. Also, I always liked Butch Reed.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Butch Reed was a good talent.
I liked him in Mid-South. I liked him in Doom.
I liked him in NWA.
I had nothing against Butch Reed because I thought Butch Reed was one hell of a talent.
He was good in WWF.
He knew and here's the thing: he knew his craft, and he was not bad on that mic either.
No,
he was great on that mic, and you know, it was just a sad situation for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you know, it was that one fall, you know, costed him the Intercontinental title because he was a man that was going to take that title.
Mm-hmm.
It was all set up for him to take it,
mm-hmm.
and somehow or another, you know, he just missed the call.
You know, you missed the call. I mean, you can't blame anybody but yourself for that because at the end of the day, you're a professional.
Well, he said he was getting burned out.
Still yet, okay. Here's the thing. You know, back in that right there.
So does everybody else.
Back in that right there day, you did. You
Well, I
didn't have to. You didn't have to put on that right there much pressure being the champion in that right there time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you didn't have to. I mean, look at Honky Tonk Man. He you know, he defended his title, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it the coach's time that it was back in the decade era.
Mm-hmm.
And he even said, yeah, I was supposed to be Intercontinental Champion.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, I just got burnt out, and I knew if I was going to be champion, I'm going to be traveling all the damn time.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that, so.
I mean,
He said he didn't want it.
Yeah, he
Because
said
he didn't want to travel all the time.
He said it himself. Yeah, he did. He said himself. I didn't want to travel all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and when that right there happened, yeah, you know, he got
Well,
spanked for it.
Well, see, that's the way. I mean, if he didn't want it from anyway, and he's burned out, he should have told him.
Yeah, you know,
No.
what he should have done with being the professional that he is, what he should have done. Vince, don't give it to me because I ain't gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm burnt out right now. Give me some time off.
Instead of just missing the dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he did a Warrior. So.
He did a Warrior.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he did.
There you go. The next two questions are asked by Frankenecus 327.
Frankenecus.
Thoughts on the Kurt Angle, Booker T, Charmel feud? Now, Tommy, this is from, what was it, 2005?
2005.
The great 2005.
I'm a boy.
Tommy, Kurt Angle
Uh-huh.
is fixated on Booker T's wife, Charmel.
Yeah.
Now, not to say that Charmel ain't fucking hot or nothing. She was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Charmel was hot, baby.
And, it's just...
Why?
Why?
Why the fuck is Kurt Angle,
Why?
who's married with fucking Karen Jarrett at this time? I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And fucking, and all of this, why the fuck should he want Charmel for? What the fuck does that make sense? You know? He wants to fucking have kinky sex with her, fucking tie her up, fucking do all this shit, get a fucking Matrix table, or fucking get some fucking leather chaps, or
Hell, do that right there. Do that right there. Your own wife.
you know,
Ride the horse that I got.
do that with Karen Jarrett for God's sake.
Hell yeah.
Or,
You know?
or maybe she would have left you for Jeff. Who knows?
Yeah, she would let you for Double J. Who knows? Good old boys.
the good old boys.
You fucking, but that fucking storyline fucking sucked.
Yeah.
The match was good. Storyline sucked.
Yeah, that's one of the, you know, the two guys that, you know, if you don't have a good match with them, it's your fault.
Yeah. And they had a good match, but the goddamn storyline sucked.
Mm-hmm. Didn't understand it. Fucking just
It was stupid.
Stupid. And then, not to mention, Tommy, you know, a few years later, they're in the same group of the Main Event Mafia and TNA.
Yeah, that was a shitty group.
That was a shitty group.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
I agree.
It's a bunch of old funkies. I'm being honest.
Who was it? It was
Booker T, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, Sting. Bunch of old fogies.
Yeah. And this is Moa Joe joined for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, because they needed a young guy. For God's sake.
they need somebody to take a bump.
Yeah.
All five of them are old, man.
they're old, man. They have no hair, man. But yeah, stupid ass storyline.
Yeah.
Piles, what do you think about it?
I thought the storyline was fucking stupid as shit, but the matches that they had was clinical.
Mm.
I love the matches that they had.
Well,
The story-
at the end of the day,
yeah.
if you can't, if you personally can't have a match with Kurt Angle, or you personally can't have a match with Booker T, that's you.
You know, just like we said before, you know, the guy is only good as the guy that's in the ring with you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't have a good match out of them two, then you're no good anyway. You might as well fucking get in the goddamn boots and head back to your old job.
Mm-hmm. Agree on that. Next question. Type of match type you wish they would bring back?
Huh.
Damn.
What kind of match is there to bring back? I ain't seen them all.
I mean, of course, you know. Well, I mean, let's just go ahead and analyze this. Nowadays, their gimmick matches that they bring back are the pay-per-view matches.
Yeah.
Like, as the one that you guys just watched recently.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Hell in a Cell.
Which was fucking stupid.
Hell in a Cell. TLC.
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
With the fucking sweet-ass pads.
Yeah.
Viagra on a pole.
You might as well make that pay-per-view.
Yeah, you might as well make it. I got a back there on a pole back.
Fucking pull out the ass match. Or fucking like
We'll get
anything
two old
like that.
fogies in there fighting over Viagra.
Might as well.
Extreme Rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like every goddamn pay-per-view is a gimmick match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every pay-per-view name.
I mean, some gimmick matches are all right, but if you do it to a point where you're doing it on pay-per-view and you're doing it because you named the pay-per-view that, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm more of just a one-on-one or tag person. I don't really care for much more matches than that.
Well, see, the one thing I enjoy is NXT's War Games. They only do it on rare occasions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They don't do it all the damn time.
Yeah, but they do gimmick on that too.
Well, yeah, but at least they do it on rare occasions.
Fucking, what is it? NXT TakeOver War Games.
Well, at least they do it on rare occasions.
Well, that's the same thing as WWE did.
Yeah, but they do it every week. Every week's a gimmick match if you look at it.
I hate wrestling in 2020.
I told you, wrestling in 2020, that is the pandemic.
Pops, is there a wrestling fucking type that you want to be brought back?
Well, hell, they bring it back at every pay-per-view event. I mean, what the fuck? You know, it's the same old thing.
You know what? I'm just sitting here thinking about it. There's one match thing that I want them to bring back.
What's that?
The fucking Las Vegas wheel that they did for Raw.
Oh, Raw Roulette!
Raw
Bring
Roulette.
that back.
I want that back. Bring Raw Roulette
Bring back
back.
Raw Roulette. And I got another one they need to bring. Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Bring that back.
Yeah, bring that back too.
Bring that fucking back. I want to see another Judy Bagwell on a forklift. And put Buff right next to her. And she could shave his balls right in front of people.
As he's doing gigolo dances.
Yeah, as he's doing the Gigolo $9.99 dancing.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, bring back Raw Roulette.
Yeah, Raw Roulette. There you go.
And we'll have a redneck triathlon.
Yeah.
The guy knows Stone Cold and fucking Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, bring back Judy Bagwell on a forklift and put Buff so she can shave his balls on national TV.
Let's move on from that into the last question. Asked by Tammy Bird.
All right.
Tammy Bird.
Tammy Bird.
And it's spelled like Adrian Bird.
All right.
You remember Adrian Bird?
Oh, yeah, from WCW Saturday Night.
Saturday Night.
Okay.
Bird. Bird on it. Speaking of Bird.
Tammy Bird asks, opinion on USWA wrestling. Now, growing up, because me and Tommy and Pops, you know, we live in Kentucky now, but we used to live in Indiana. And we would go to a lot of wrestling events around that time frame. And Saturday mornings, we would watch on our local station. They had USWA wrestling. Yeah. If you guys don't know what it is, it's the United States Wrestling Association. And it's
it was ran by Jerry Jarrett.
It was ran by Jerry Jarrett and Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, and Jerry Lawler.
And their biggest star, Jerry
Lawler. It was, of course, Jerry Lawler.
And
but here's the thing. You can say your top guy wasn't going to walk out on you.
Eventually he does.
Well, of course. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing I kind of got a little beef with Lawler about.
Yeah.
He wanted to talk bad about WWF and WCW and shit. Say how they're too cartoony and all this shit. But he goes and works for them.
Yeah. There you go. Like go watch anything from, you know, Lawler talking about, you know, on USWA television, talking about the, you know,
calling fucking WWF Yankees and all this shit, but he'll go work for them.
Mm-hmm. He even went to the Florida's calling them fucking faggots and things of that nature.
But he'll go work for them.
But he'll go work for them.
Yeah.
So, because that almighty dollar, right?
Yeah. The almighty dollar, baby.
And
come down to the big bucks.
You know, around this time.
Well, goddamn, USWA will only pay you about $20.
Around this time, me and Tommy and Pops would watch it because it was on our local stations. And Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Got to go to some of the live events. This was like 95-ish, 96. By the time end of 97, they were out of business.
Oh, 97, it was bad, the USWA.
97 was a horrible year for the USWA.
Oh, God, horrible.
And eventually they did go out of business, and Lawler went full-time to
Yeah,
the WWF.
97 USWA was horrible.
Mhm.
Oh, my God. You had some fucking guy in the Trade Commission that's a fat bastard.
Yeah.
You got, come on, when you got Sir Mo there, you know you're in bad shape then.
But,
And you got fucking, and then they were partnering with ECW.
They had Tommy Dreamer down
Yeah,
there.
Tommy Dreamer showed up down there. They were working with ECW a little bit.
A little bit.
And then they had the crappy Nation of Domination.
Yeah, you know.
USWA version.
PG-13.
What the fuck did Farouk say Sir Mo could be?
Yeah.
Did Farouk call and said in PG-13? Was like, hey, can we get Sir Mo in here?
And Reggie B. Fine.
And Reggie be fine. Who the fuck are these guys? You know Sir Mo from the one that carried Mabel? Yeah, he don't deserve to be in the nation. But fuck it, USWA, go ahead and take it.
Yeah.
She is. They didn't fucking take it.
But here's the thing, you know. I think of what Jerry Lawler tried to do. He tried to keep it afloat the best he could. He tried to keep it afloat the best he could. He tried to bring in talent the best that he could do. But it's that right there at about your character time, you know. Everybody, you know, WWF was making money. You know that they was making the big bucks where they were.
And Pops.
Yeah.
We went to one of the local events
Oh yes, I remember that one.
that they had, and the unified champion at the time was Jeff Jarrett.
Jarrett.
And Jeff Jarrett was there that night, and he comes out, and when he comes out, he just kind of like because he's running to the ring, and he just kind of like rips the belt off.
You guys have got to understand the way they had it set here. I was sitting at the end of the aisle where he ran down through. Now, when he ran down through there, about that time he hit me, he ripped the belt off and just dropped it there. I grabbed it up, picked it up, put it in my lap. And I was watching this right here take place, and I was thinking, well, nobody comes after this son of a bitch, I'm taking it home. That was my thinking now, people, I'm telling you. And I was sitting there, long after a while, this guy come over to me, pecked me on the shoulder from behind, and said, and I looked up at him. Let's just say he was big. He said, sir, I'm going to have to take that belt from you. And I looked up there, and I looked down at the belt, and I thought, here you go.
I ain't gonna fight this motherfucker.
I ain't gonna fight this big motherfucker.
But, Pops, that belt that you had was the AWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, because you know Lawler took it with it.
Yeah, if you guys do not know, from Super Clash 3, he takes Vern's AWA Championship with him.
And made it the Unified Championship.
And made it the Unified Championship at USWA. So, the belt that Pops was holding was the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. So
yes, it was. So I can say that I held that title for a little bit.
Jeff dropped it, and then a few minutes later, here comes security guard.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm about to take that from you.
I mean, he dropped it. I tell you what, he dropped it right in front of me, right there, and I just looked at it. I looked around, I leaned over there, picked it up, laughed it up, covered it up like this right here. And I mean, nobody says with this fucking belt, I'm keeping it. And about through the show there, you know, wasn't too long. I'd say probably about 10 minutes, something like that right there. Sir, I have to take that belt. You got it.
Anything else you guys want to add about USWA?
Nope.
I thought,
fond memories of watching.
It was a great promotion.
I thought it was a great promotion. I mean, you know, it's sad.
You could tell it was going downhill in 96, 97.
No matter what you tried to do, you know, they tried to bring in talent, but it just wouldn't work.
I mean, come on. It was the mid '90s. You know, talent was in short supply.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But anyway, hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, facebook.com.
Well, you know, we'd rather have a thumbs up, but if you want to be a dick, here's your thumbs up there.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Don't forget to follow me and Tommy on Instagram.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys. Because we are that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.